Nobody talks enough about how terrifying it is when someone physically leaves your life, but emotionally, they never really leave your body. You try to move on, and you're trying to be logical about it. You might even try to convince yourself it's over, but something in you keeps pulling you back towards that feeling. And after a while, you stop asking, how do I get over them? And you start to ask, why does this feeling feel bigger than heartbreak itself?
Today, we want to share our experiences with you about this topic. So, welcome to our channel. This is Iris.
This is Michael.
I remember when I was in this terrible moment, and it was like being in a corner, crying several days in a big depression. This is too much. I'm obsessed, or I'm not going to have my union ever. And that was, I guess, one of the most terrible moments of my life, because that feeling doesn't let you be functional. And I know you criticize yourself. For me, it was just completely devastated.
Yeah, I remember that for myself too. I had just discovered what twin flames were, and I was living like a very isolated life. It kind of catapulted me into a lot of separation. I remember just feeling like overwhelmed and not even like knowing where to begin, and that was a lot of work. So I acknowledge, right? I acknowledge where you're at. If that's you, if you're having a difficult time moving forward, it's okay. You're not going to be alone as long as you make an action plan. And by watching this video, you're starting there, right? So don't worry if you're obsessed, you feel obsessed, or you're having fear, or you're confused. That's actually pointing you in a direction. That's the direction about you trying to understand where to put your healing, where to put your next moves, and realizing like that fear isn't actually what's aligned to you moving forward. Love is what's going to align you moving forward. So it's like, how do you align to that place of love in yourself? And knowing like this is a type of relationship you can't really give up on if you're really called to it. It's not something you can just walk away from. It's something actually calling you towards your greatness. It's going to be a lot of challenging work, but the more you commit to it, the deeper you vibrate with it, you're going to get results. And yeah, if you're feeling like you got to let go, that's okay. That's okay. You're not walking away from something. You're planting your flag in the ground. It's important to have a strong foundation around these things. That's what's going to allow you to move forward.
What really changed for myself was when I realized that I was allowing the pain and taking space in my life. And I go like, this cannot be forever, It's like this pain. Is this how it's supposed to be for all my life? Something is not pretty perfect here. Something is not working here. Or I'm going to move through something, or how can I achieve something different? Because, okay, in that moment, I didn't know pretty well, but I was like, if I'm not going to be with my twin flame, I don't want to have a miserable life, right? So something shift. And in that moment, I really would like to receive these words. Like, hey, this is showing you something. This is for your own good. The pain is gonna pass, and you have the power. And this is just showing you something greater. Feel that. And when I realized that, everything changed. So I was like, we need to move forward here. I need to take my power. What is the next thing that I need to do to heal this or to feel better? And then I allowed myself to receive all the information, and things appeared. Like, a bunch of resources started to appear.
What sort of technical things did you do to allow the healing to start? Was there anything specific?
Yeah, well, when you take the next step in your life, obviously the universe, the energy gives you signs, right? So I started to see numbers, and then it was like, oh, I saw a video like this, and I started to understand more about twin flames.
Right.
And then I contact a coach, and I joined the community. I see the truth. I started to feel like I'm having some progress, you know? I feel more hope and faith that everything can feel better. Don't feel that everything needs to be resolved in one night. Everything needs time, but everything is going to be okay.
I love that. Yeah, I'd say that's the hugest takeaway. It's like being okay with where you're at and just accepting that that's actually where you need to be. And don't worry about the pain. It's gonna pass. It will pass. You just have to have the faith and continue to do the work and align and take the next steps. We accept that. We know that that's the case. At least that's how it's been for us. So thank you guys. We encourage you to continue to check out our videos in the community if you feel called to, and we'd love to hear from you. So thank you so much.
Thank you. See the resources. Bye-bye. See you in the next video.